Hello? Alright. Hey guys, welcome back. I'll be continuing the story of Jiangshi Night, where we last left off, what happened? The Umamichi Academy's student council leader or something, Li Chou, decided to surprise their guests with a whole bunch of Jiangshi attacking them, but something went awry and he tried to rescue the day through Teramighty's help, and they were able to convince the performer watchers that is, that it really was indeed a performance by holding an impromptu one featuring Tetsuwax and Teramighty and the protagonist as leads. So that concluded, and Tetsuwax died in play, which is very sad. Let's continue the story. Yep, the sound is good. First thing I always worry about. This story is pretty good so far, so I'm looking forward to the end of it. It's 8. Hopefully Tetsuwax gets featured more, but I do understand that Sanad hasn't had enough screen time and Krampus hasn't even showed up yet. I'm actually really interested in seeing Yule's appearance because he pretty much exclusively existed in Christmas events before this event was released. So I wonder what exactly he does outside of the Christmas season. Well, him and Krampus, but mostly Yule, the de facto Christmas boy. Oh. All right. At around the same time as Tetsuwax's violent outburst was blowing through Umamichi's Academy's gymnasium, Gangoi was Benten and Tao, had other business elsewhere in Umamichi. What is this place? It's weirdly chilly in here. Is this really a school building? Ah, yeah, it is. Don't touch anything though. Not everything in here is harmless. I don't know about other schools, but this is where Umamichi Academy stores certain artifacts that are rumored to be dangerous. Did you just say dangerous artifacts? Mm-hmm. Objects from other worlds that have wound up in Tokyo. Some Chinese can use them to gather faith, apparently. Gather faith, huh? Ganglion makes his way deeper and deeper into the room, moving aside piled up cardboard boxes as he goes. Well, it's not like you can just wave them around and have bad stuff happen. If you don't believe in them, they don't do jack. Although, it's a different story if you use them in this school. I don't know why exactly, but we stick them in here for safekeeping. You say that, but couldn't you just store them a bit better? I guess packing tape is kind of a seal, but... no one comes around to clean them anyway. Not much of a chance that things would get sorted either, from the looks of... Oh, found it. Gangley pulls out one box from the jumble. He slowly opens the seal and grins as he sees the inside. Just like I thought! Looks like I've still got it. Hey, it's just a bunch of fireworks. How come they're here? Are they something important? Nope, just regular fireworks. Bought them for cheap over on Nakamise Shopping Street. Now then, look at... What's written on the box? So, incense? Isn't that the thing the committee chairman was talking about? The very same. It's a cursed item from Pemglai. They say that if you light it, spirits of the dead will appear in the smoke. So the box itself? Or rather, it contained Soul Instance, but it's not there. Wait. So that smoke bomb he was talking about was actually...
Yep, it was the real deal. Someone must have switched it out.
Okay, so the fireworks were the original smoke bomb payload.
In any case, we found some evidence. Let's message the others. I don't know how this all connects together yet, but there'll be some reason.
Nice job working out that someone switched the Soul Instance. It's almost like you knew from the beginning.
You saying I'm the culprit?
Don't look at me like that. It was just a thought.
Gotcha. You at least thought I did it?
You should have seen the look at your face. Never heard of trick or treat? You jerk. Is that how you want to play it then? Then I'll give you a real treat, alright. What the hell is that? The Amontillado treatment, that is. Now say your prayers and get ready to be buried under all these boxes.
I was joking! It was a joke!
Your smell is seriously creeping me out. Just put me down. Put down a BY, okay?
Okay, so while I didn't do the switch, I did use the Soul Instance myself once upon a time. Gave up on it, though.
You tried to... You're telling me there's someone you really want to see from the other side? There's no way you're that romantic. What's your angle? You got me dead to rights. You got me dead to rights, I guess.
You see, there's something I've always wanted to. Picture it. A humble school at the mercy of terrifying ghosts. When a gown pig swoops in and saves the day.
I didn't realize you wanted to be here. Oh.
And then the cuties all quaking their boots and seeing me in a brand new light. I'll be the school heartthrob. It's a genius plan, I tell ya.
Lame. That's enough of your nonsense. Let's hurry up and contact the others. No time like the present and all that jazz.
Hey! You're the one who asked! You can't just appreciate genius when you see it.
Gangway and Benton rush out the building, and a figure in the shadows watches them go. Episode 2, Desperate Struggle, an October night stream. The curtain falls on your improvised play, and the gym is filled with enthusiastic applause. The earlier mayhem seems to have stopped for good. You can see the audience cheerfully chatting among themselves. Licho.
Whew, that was nerve-wracking. I'm so glad we made it through. It looks like we got one satisfied audience too. Also that ends well, as they say. Whew.
Looks like we did it. For Rush Production, we did good.
Good job, you two.
The performance and storytelling was so professional, you'd never think it was all improvised.
Oh, yes, thanks for your help.
Not at all. You did a great job yourself, drawing everybody in with your pancreatic-style narration. Even we were spellbound. It really was a brilliant story. I would love for the others at Daikanyama to see it too someday. Also, it looks like Tetsuox has finally come back to his senses. I brought him down from the stage, but he still seems a bit out of it.
Boss? I'm kinda blanking on the last 20 minutes or so. A play? Me? Nice joke, but there's no way I can pull that off. Or maybe I did? Somewhere deep down, I feel like I met someone important. Something that only be possible in a play. That voice, that warmth. It's like I can still feel him. It's so warm.
You did well, Tetsuox.
I don't really get it, but you seem really happy with me, boss. So I guess I did good. And you know, I got this feeling I got to speak with my mom again too. So I'll put my best foot forward for you. Oh, you boo.
Hi everyone. Looks like it's calmed down. I'm relieved to see that things are under control. I happened to catch your play. Let's just say it was very moving.
Thank you for your help, you two. I can't direct while acting after all. You really saved the day. So that's where they were all this time? Oh yeah, that's right, where you been? Where'd the Jiangshi Night go? Now that I mention it, Hanuman's gone too. Knowing him, he's probably off doing something stupid.
No need to worry about those two. Why don't you take a quick peek out at the audience?
What's up there?
You look out from the stage curtains to see Naja, Hanuman, and the Jiangshi mixed in the crowd.
I think our game's over, Hanuman. That's all the Jiangshi neutralized with 0 casualties, just as promised. That means I win! Sure, it ended up that way, but only thanks to Licho, right? All you did was just get sucked into Tetsuox's tornado and get spun around like laundry.
We're sorry for playing tricks on you and tickling you. Are you okay?
Here's the candy for you. Just lay off the tickling, okay? You know, you're kind of cute when you're calm.
That chorus was perfectly synchronized. You were all very impressive.
Thanks for the compliment. I'm still feeling dizzy, but I'll be fine. Sorry for stealing your clothes. I don't really remember it, but that was too far of a prank.
Well, if you give them back, we'll call it even. I'll cut you some slack since it's Halloween and all.
Oh, wait, Hanuman and Naja aside, the Jiangshi are finally back to normal?
Has the Kali Yuga finally passed? It seems that way. As soon as the play ended, the Jiangshi... Well, it's like some evil spirit left them, and now they're calm.
Indeed. Now the rival Krita Yuga is in serenity. We can only hope in their unruliness is gone for good.
So something about the play itself, or something that transpired within the play's events, caused the... ended the curse that was from the Jiangshi's possession.
Hey, over here! It's all okay now. Everyone knows the Jiangshi are all sorry.
They forgave them? Just like that? As soon as the Jiangshi returned to normal, Hanuman saw the chance to make things right. He led them around and had to apologize to everyone. His initiative and communication skills are amazing.
What?
Just then, your phone starts ringing. I hope my phone never starts ringing during this. Oh crap! It's getting me.
But hey, how you doing back there? Huh? Tornado in the gym. So that's what all the noise is about. I didn't get much time, so I'll keep it short. Benton, watch where you're touching. Sorry, change of plans. Now, let me tell you what we found before things really get out of hand.
One of my favorite pieces of music in this game.
Is the speakerphone on? Okay, I'm going to explain, so listen real close. That soul instance Licho set off was a real deal. I don't know who swapped it out, but they must have done it before the event.
You're telling me that was real soul incense?
And one more thing. I think whoever did it is taking advantage of the festival being Halloween themed, in order to recreate an old Penglai custom right here in Tokyo.
An old custom disguised as Halloween? Are you talking about the Ghost Festival?
Right on the money. Basically, now that Umamichi Academy is covered in soul incense smoke, we're all in the middle of a bona fide ghost festival. So the place is full of smoke, and the smoke's summoning spirits. And I don't know whether to call them spirits or souls, or memories maybe, but anyways, that's pretty much the gist of it. Captain! We've got comprehension failure!
Oh, I guess that is the word.
I don't get how that's connected to all the Jiangshi madness.
Oh, he's saying he doesn't understand. It's finally gone Halloween-like.
According to one Penglai belief, every individual contains 3 souls, called Hun, and 7 spirits, called Po. The Hun supports the mind, and the Po supports the body. And if the Hun disappear for some reason, we call that what's left a Jiangshi.
Okay, so the Jiangshi are mindless bodies, basically.
That's the reason they're so suggestible. They're missing the Hun they need to support their minds.
Oh, there's supports for the mind and body. Okay.
Nice job explaining. So, here's the thing. Since Jiangshi only have Po, that makes it easy for things that are pure who can slip in. You'd probably call them ghosts. During Ghost Month, we prepare offerings to stop ghosts doing evil, but there's also the taboo we don't do, right, Licho? Oh, are they both from Penguin? Actually, I don't know. Is that Glee from Penguin, or I forget? I thought he was from Wano Kuni. No, that's just Jirobi's. Never mind. Why me? But, yeah, I guess. There's a lot of things you shouldn't do, such as hanging laundry out to dry at night, because ghosts will come in. You can almost see the light bulb go off over Hanwon's head as he interrupts the conversation. Oh, I know! You can't call a ghost, right? Oh yeah! During the ghost festival back in Penglai, we're supposed to call them our friends, not ghosts. By calling them that, they gain faith. If you call it a ghost it will be. If you call it a tiger it will be. Okay. I'm starting to understand the mechanics of just this world more. I mean, presuming it's not just Penglai, but it seems things manifest, and things that are usually impossible become manifest because of faith. If you believe it, then it becomes reality. And I guess faith is more of a populace-based thing in for the world context. If many people believe it, then that thing becomes a rule of law for that world. Imagine if you finally got to return home from hell, only for folks to point and call you a ghost. It'd make anyone feel bad. The Ghost Festival is about making all the ghosts that return to our world happy, even the ones serving their time in hell. If you call them bad and evil, they'll end up convinced that's what they are and they'll never get better.
Strong words. It's one of the most powerful and difficult themes to articulate, and that Housamo seems to cover a lot, which, you know, not every other game or form of media really indulges in. Just the idea that belief is important from the get-go. Like, you always hear the ideas that fucking you should rather base your beliefs on what are facts, and what, like, you shouldn't have like any unsolicited beliefs and all that. Unsolicited isn't the right word, but you get the idea. Basically, there's this ideology that beliefs should come after, you know, a reasonable pursuit of fact and fact-checking. But the truth of the matter is, having belief before fact is presented to you is also important in order to actually, I guess, invigorate you to believe in some, act on something that you otherwise wouldn't do if you didn't believe it. And this is more of a literal interpretation of that. If you don't believe in, if you like convince someone of something, then they can take manifest of that, even if they weren't that originally. So the power of belief has a strong effect on people, especially so in the world of Housamo. So we put up a pretense. We call them another name so that faith goes somewhere else. Soulless and suggestible Jiangshi, and ghosts who hate being maligned. If you put the two together, the ghost possessed the Jiangshi and made the already susceptible Jiangshi even more sensitive. And just like the ghosts of Ghost Festival, if you say they're scary, they'll be scary. Remember what they said when the Jiangshi first started going berserk? Somebody help the dead! The living dead are attacked! Oh my god, that bitch Christine! Wow. So the real reason the Jiangshi went berserk is that everybody else decided they were hostile? Bingo! As the mayhem spread to folks, and folks found them scarier and scarier, the amount of berserk Jiangshi grew. I'm starting to understand this now. So we gotta pin down where Christine is, even though she'll probably just escape again. And the more Jiangshi there were on the rampage, the more scared everyone got. It's like a vicious circle. In other words, a single opinion became a group opinion, even though it was wrong. Oh, this is pertinent. So if you manage to get everyone here to think of the Jiangshi as good, they'll return to normal. Like with the play just now. It's a bit complicated, but simply put, it's changing the image of the Jiangshi to a positive one. That's the key. But if someone sees them actually attacking someone, even just as a prank, there's not much we can do to stop everyone immediately pigeonholing them as bad. It's not just limited to Jiangshi either. If the majority says that something is true, then that's how it'll be. That is what Kali Yuga is. Discord begetting further discord. Can't we just fudge it the same way? If they're perceived as good kids, let's just tell everyone the truth.
Sorry, but we ain't got the time. Now that your way of thinking ain't charming.
Plus, ignorance is bliss when it comes to any festival, right?
Pulling back curtains is no fun for anybody. So, what's the plan, Chairman? This is probably the pivotal point of whether your festival fails or not. Come on, accidents happen. As long as you keep smiling, playing him well before things get upstairs, it'll be one big happy ending.
Okay, I understand why the place prevented what's it called? It stopped the Jiangshi from attacking because their whole kind of set of beliefs that, you know, made them believe they were undead was recontextualized into they start believing they were actors, and at the end of the play, you know, the actor believed that it was the end, and so they returned back to normal. So, yeah. The impressionable Jiangshi became free once they were under the context of another sort of impressionable lie that had a stopping point, which would be the end of the play.
How come you're all telling me to put off some sort of grand deception? Do none of you think I'm straight as an arrow? I mean, I know I just did, but what else was I gonna do? I didn't have a choice. What you're asking me right now is...
You're right. It was your quick thinking that made our improvised play a success. And that's not a trick. It's a strategic victory. And you brought the house down. I think it's safe to say that your start of closing events was a great success.
I've got to thank them and apologize for earlier. No, I can't. What are you thinking, Lichu? If I do, they'll think I'm weak. Lichu? We've got a really gloomy aura there, you know? Shut up, you stupid monkey. I'm a lone wolf. I never asked for your help. Whoa! Up and I go. Tank! Tank! Let's make you hang up. Before I do, I've got a bit of unwelcome advice for you, Lichu. You know, it doesn't really matter if you gotta hide the truth from everyone to fix this or not. It really just comes down to which you're better at. Maybe I'm making assumptions, but I've got you pegged as the same type as me, and I'd personally trick him and preserve the magic.
Interesting. Housamo is just JoJo in disguise with all this faith talk. My god, I should really watch JoJo one day. It's one of those things they keep on putting off. Pegged as the same type as me, I beg you. Yeah, let's see.
Anyway, I figured you should choose the way you want to go yourself.
So Gangly isn't condemning him or suggesting he pick any particular way, but he is, recommending that, what's it called? He just follows what best suits his sort of playstyle. And right now, Gangly believes that a bit of deception, continuing that deception, is maybe what he's best at. Maybe he's pinning him down even further and saying he's good at deceiving himself, but that might be a bit presumptuous at this point. Although I wouldn't put it past Gangly, since he is, surprisingly profound when the moment calls for it. After hanging up, Gangly sighs once and gives a big stretch.
You've really got your senior hat on today. It's hard to mentor the juniors, isn't it? Oh, leave me alone. Whew, that was tiring. This kind of thing ain't my bag. So, what do you plan to do now, Ben 10? Gonna head home like nothing happened? Oh, whoops. Gonna head home like nothing happened. You ain't an Michi student after all. There's no need for you to hang out. Or maybe you want to spend a nice romantic evening with me. Keep dreaming. You know I always wanted to be where the trends are hottest. Well, I guess that's not the only reason. I'm kind of worried about Licho, so I'll stick around a little bit longer. Plus, this event's trying to put on its own spin on Halloween and all. I kinda like that. That's why I don't want him to fail. I don't want anyone saying it was lame because it wasn't what they were expecting. Do what you want. I've done my part, so I'll leave the rest up to... Hey, I'm the guest here. You gotta make the festival a success and make sure I have a good time. But hey! Okay, I got it! Jeez, it's such a pain in the butt. Oh, look at how many visitors we got! I want to give them all a proper Umamichi welcome. Come on, can I? Not so negative, Naja. You're welcome here. Your welcome is too much for visitors. We're finally drawing some crowds, so we can't screw something now. Look, they're all coming in from Daikanyama. The more visitors we got, the harder it'll be for things to get under control. How come my plans gotta work at the worst of times? The first thing you see when you enter school is the food stalls, right? That seems like a good place to start. I'm pretty hungry now. Let's head there. Let's forget about the Jiangshi at the gym. It never happened. Leave things in the gyms to us, Ayrton. If worst comes to worst, we'll just deal... Is it worst comes to worst? Or is it worst come to worst? I always thought it was like worst comes to worst, not worst comes to... Yeah, I don't think you guys can hear the difference. But like, is it like W-O-R-S-E comes to worst? Or is it W-O-R-S-E? Okay, you're not hearing that. Is it S-E or S-T? Whatever. Because I feel like it should be worse without the T comes to worst. Because it's like a slightly less negative to the worst possible negative. Maybe I'm overthinking this. We'll just deal with the things the same way we did last time. So, that is how I should have phrased it. My Shinya always was the better diplomat. You must do your utmost to bring this small Kali Yuga to an end, Arden. Small! Who are you calling small? Are you making fun of our culture festival, huh? Another diplomatic failure. The Shinya's eloquence forever out of my reach. Okay, Coffee. I think we should split apart then. Me and Najo look around the less crowded areas. If we find any Jiangshi there, we'll lead them to the gym. We've got home field advantage and the best maneuverability in town, so we're perfect at the job. Leave it to us. Oh, is it? No, I've been wrong all these years. Yeah! Ooh, does that mean we're racing next? Sounds fun! Good luck with your work, Licho. Now let's go! You're gonna need some heads in, boss. If so, take me with you. You won't regret it. Getting down and dirty is what I do best. I'll show you later tonight. Plus, between you and me, I don't trust that tiger. I ain't leaving alone with him for a second. No sirree. Alright, you're on my team. Try and keep up. I'd follow you to the ends of the earth, boss. I'll show you what I got. I'll lead the charge. Tabihicho. No. I mean Umamichi Academy Special Attack Squad. Move out. Stop right there, Tetsuox. I'm the leader, you big luck. Two big jolly folks trying to lead the way. I'd like to be the backseat to watch that. You, Alicia, and let Tetsuox all scramble to be the first ones to the festival stalls. Oh, never mind. I'll be the first one to the festival stalls before them. Oh, it's done. I thought it would all happen in a single night. Oh, wait, it's a flashback. Earlier that day, at the road that leads from the nearest train station to Umamichi Academy. Among the many visitors dressed in costume for the occasion, one particular figure is causing a stir. Hello, August. We are just resuming the story from yesterday's playthrough. If you have not seen it, I don't remember you seeing that, but yeah, it's just part 2. Part 2 will just consist of the entirety of the namesake part 2 of this event, and then that will be it. So 3 sections overall, and then I will conclude it from there. Hey, she's pretty hot, right? Especially in that Halloween costume. Yeah, what the hell is that? Yeah, I want to call her mistress. I want her to step on me. Okay. There's always that one person. Oh, I thought it'd be Christine. Oh, hello. Oh, you managed to catch the play in the end. The very last performance, you say? My, it was very exciting, I'm sure. Yes, of course. I'll meet you at Umamichi. Daikanyama was terribly crowded where I left. You weren't hurt, are you? Oh, please, Ark. It's a mother's job to worry about her child. Anyways, speaking of worry, have you found Azasath yet? No? Perhaps he really has gone to Umamichi after all. Yeah, Treadman. Yes, of course. I'll contact you if I see him. Now hurry over. I'm sure the searcher is capable of taking care of things over there.
The train was awfully crowded too, so be careful. Yes, yes. Oh, and don't forget, I love you. Babylon hangs up on her cowboy's arc and looks up at the darkening sky with a sigh. Ora, I've never seen such a happy mother. You look possibly radiant, Babylon. Don't tease, C's. You look rather fetching today yourself. My goodness, you're too kind. Oh my god, they sound too similar. Oh my god. I'm not dying. My goodness, you're too kind. Thank you. How does these even sound like? That's when she gets hit. Now then, are you positive about this? There's no mistake. I know Babylon sounds a lot more like, you know, oh, and like I guess dominatrix like, but that was for a regular, and for Halloween Brain, she sounds a lot more soft spoken. Because I guess, you know, chapter 8 never happened in this loop or something. I'm positive. Takayama's missing children were certain about a child named Asasa's leaving early for Umamichi. Accompanied by a very particular manner of speaking. Does that sound familiar to you, Babylon? As much as I wish it didn't. Good grief, he's such a precocious child, always making others run after him. More importantly, do you not have other business to attend to? What about your companion? I'm sure Behemoth will be fine. He's with Ryota after all, and meeting up with this crowd would have been difficult anyway. That said, I am a bit worried. He does have a habit of letting his appetite run with him. Actually, I'm very worried. Perhaps I should go back. What if he's eaten too much and grown bigger? What if he's too big to fit through the train doors? Oh, how I worry. Oh, do calm down, Z's. Honestly, you have the nerve to suggest... you have some nerve to suggest I am overprotective. Well, my... I'm sorry, Babylon. I suppose we are two birds of a feather, aren't we? Two birds of a feather? We are birds of a feather, I guess. I'm glad you think so, but... Well, I wonder... Babylon? We should hurry to Umamichi Academy. Once it gets dark, the crowds will get worse and it will be harder to find them. It's rather lively here, isn't it? I've heard rumors that Umamichi students can be rather, boisterous. Oh my! Look at all the smoke over that gym! Do you think they're putting on a Halloween performance? Doesn't the amount alarm you? And you didn't think it was on fire. And the smell. Traditional pink light incense, I believe. It has a rather peculiar aroma. But it's soothing. I rather like it. My, so this is what they meant by the pink light Halloween. I'm starting to get excited. Ara. Ziz and Babylon are beginning to get into the festival spirit when they hear desperate shouting from inside the school.
Run while I can! The living dead are coming, and they're playing tricks!
Tricks? Well, it is Halloween after all. I brought plenty of treats just in case.
That's not what I guess it is, but... Anyway, just run before they get to you too.
What an odd thing to say. I don't know what's happening. Oh? Babylon noticed that she received a message on her phone. A text from Azasoth. He says... Looks like the photo's starting again. Yeah, ha ha ha. Good heavens, what is he up to this time? Look, Babylon! Do you think that's what they meant when... by the living dead?
Happy Halloween! Eek, they're here! Season are in for a pranking!
That child is one of the living dead? Trick or treat! Oh dear! The Jiangshi let out an ear-splitting cry and leaps up out and ready to do mischief. Before Babylon does a body slam on them and leaves them unconscious and feeds them to the brim with candy. Alright, part 2. I mean, it is part 2, but like part 2, part 2. You get what I mean. This event's ending pretty soon. Pretty much after I'm done streaming on Wednesday, which is, you know, the expected last date to the stream. Oh. There'll be only like one more day of this reprint. So, I guess I'll be pretty busy for, if I'm gonna make some content for that too. I hope it's chapter 11. Don't want any more hiatuses like we got in the beginning of the year. Although I don't think they even have room for hiatuses now, given the 3 different important events that are happening in the coming couple months. It'll never fit. But give you inner peace and hope for the future. Yep, here we are. The school festival is in full swing at Umamichi Academy in Taito Ward, and nowhere is busier than the food stalls. Run by associates of Umamichi Academy and placed in the most prominent location, this area is Leisha's pride and joy. Between the crowds flowing in from Daikanyama and the fact that it's dinner time, it is positively bustling. It's so tranquil. Peace at last. Fried noodles and chocolate banana?
Eleven! I got some takoyaki from my classmates. Here, take one. There's pumpkin mixed into the batter. Aha! Check it out. It's going great. I did it.
Tetsubox is delicious. Here, have some. Say, ah.
They look a little strange, but they sure are tasty. Here, have another. They're all for you, boss. Huh? Oh, you want to feed me? I'm a lucky one. Damn, that's good. Getting fed by my boss's friend makes me anything delicious, but makes me want to eat you out even more. Now it's my turn. Here, boss. Open wide. Open real wide. Yeah.
That's odd. God, this is so fucking funny, man.
Yeah, cut it out, you lovebirds. We got work to do. This sure is her chain of face, right, boss? Nothing breaking into chaos. Not even a single berserk Jiangshi in sight. That's the strange part, you big oaf.
Don't you think it's weird there's not even a single one around here?
What's weird about it, you stripey rent? No Jiangshi means no problem.
There's no regular Jiangshi here either. So neither possessed nor regular. Where could they be? Maybe they're crowded somewhere.
Yeesh, it's been tough. It's tough being the brains of this party. Anyhow, first we gotta find out where they've got to.
Okay.
Huh? Sure you ain't just saying things? Whoa, after him!
You follow the young Jiangshi and find yourself in a makeshift eating area. Before you, you see an astonishing sight. Babylon and Z's, surrounded by a large crowd of Jiangshi. Wait, that's Aziz's thing.
Oh my, familiar face. You're attending Umamichi's culture festival as well, I see.
Babylon?
My goodness, finally someone we know. Can I trouble you to allow us a hand with these little ones?
We've been drafted for a rather while.
It seems they think of me as their mother. Mama! I bought takoyaki! Here, they're for you!
Oh, thank you, my dear. You've made your mother very happy. Okay. Brain. Hey, it's better to have like a half-melted cheese brain than it is to not use a brain at all. Well, you know, some would argue against it, but whatever. Maybe Babylon's just getting into her role as a mother so much that the Jiangshi are believing here. Or maybe something behind the scenes. Mama, eat mine too. I got you a crepe. Mine too. Eat mine too. Oh dear. You want Mama to gorge herself, do you? Such a naughty self-children you all are. Seems like you've got them hand in hand. Got some harsh parenting. You might think so. But I'm truly inconvenienced. You see, their eyes are rather... Something must have affected the Jiangshi's behavior. You've done something to have, haven't you? Didn't your mother ever teach you not to raise your voice in front of children, you pig? I mean, ma'am, might you be so kind as to tell me what transpired with those Jiangshi? And I'm a tiger, not a pig. Are you? You're so round I couldn't tell. Perhaps that stomach is where you keep all your spineless self-importance of yours. Holy fucking shit, Babylon. My, wow, I think you're adorable. You're so plump, I just want to protect you forever and ever. Oh god, I love how Housamo treats drowned characters. Please don't hurt me. I'll be a good little tiger. I promise. Oh. He chose these in surviving this. Gracious me. I'm still not sure what we did exactly, but everything started when we first got here.
Here they come. She's the ordained for a pranking.
The child is one of the living dead? Trick or treat! Oh dear! The Jiangshi lets out an ear-splitting cry and leaps at Babylon, running to the mischief. Babylon barely moves a muscle as she faces her would-be prankster head-on.
Happy Halloween!
Oh my, what a pained look on your face. Someone must put you up to this, didn't they?
Huh?
It's alright. Let's stop this, shall we? You don't have to do this anymore. Ah, I see. So that's why they believe they're no longer Jiangshi, but now they believe that they're her children. Mother's telling you to stop. Am I understood? Mama. You're calling me Mama? I'm overjoyed. And thus the rampage ended. To the onlookers, it seemed hard to believe that this Jiangshi, now nestled in Babylon's arms, was the same who had been running wild just a moment earlier. Amazing! She's hugging the berserk Jiangshi like a puppy.
Such open-mindedness. I think I'm gonna cry.
I don't want to hug too. Hold. Not to worry. I have enough hugs for everyone.
Hugs!
I guess this entire, this entire story will be all about the power of belief then. And, how it affects impressionable people.
I must be wearing my pills of wisdom today, because I just figured it out. One Jiangshi ended up surrounded by affection rather than fear. Then that must have turned all the other Jiangshi into kids who just wanted to be loved. How's that for genius?
I see. I guess that happens sometimes. You sure that's all they're feeling?
Huh? So what you're saying is, they've stopped going berserk? Well, they ain't wrecking anything, if that's what you mean.
But that's only gonna work as long as we got these two keeping them pacified. How about that? I came here to find my lost child. I can't very well just stand around here until the end of the festival. Although I cannot just abandon these children either. Good grief, what a mess. Hey, I haven't had an easy ride here either. There are probably other out-of-control Jiangshi just elsewhere right now. I'm the festival committee chairman. That makes the whole thing my responsibility. I can't just stick around here.
My.
As though being pompous and rude weren't enough, are you trying to wave your status around now, little pig? God damn that one. I'm not a pig, I'm a tiger! Goodness gracious, let's all calm down, shall we? I know just the thing. Let me grab your belly. This is probably my favorite Everyone Bullies Licho scene. Zeus opens the large basket she's carrying to reveal checkered tablecloths, fancy silver, and fragrant black tea. The robust fragrance and freshly prepared tea relaxes everyone around. It's a perfect tea service. Although the takoyaki on display among the sweets and cakes on the afternoon tea are an unexpected touch. These? Whatever is all this? There is no time to be indulging in afternoon tea. These calmly pours a cup of tea as she explains. When a child is being stubborn and refusing to come home, the best thing to do is to pretend you've given up on finding them. If you do, they'll get jealous and lonely, then they'll quickly return to you. Some would call that brilliant, others would call that negligent. But does it not break your heart to make them feel lonely? Of course it does, but the feeling is mutual. So I'll just have to give them plenty of hugs once they return. Give me a break, life is fleeting. We don't have time to take it slow. Just saying this won't make the Jiangshi come running in enough. I want evidence! Evidence and President!
You're just like one of those officials I hate. No one cares about your stupid evidence. Never mind him, boss. I got a good feeling about this plan working, especially on lonely little kids.
How's wanting evidence stupid? Just give it a chance, Licho. Besides, tea parties do tend to bore children, and if they get bored, perhaps they'll wander off and we'll be free again. I understand these. I'll trust you and I'll go along with your plan. Thank you, Babylon. Now then, why don't we enjoy a moment of peace and quiet while we can? Hara hara? Can't believe I'm sitting here while those Jiangshi are... This salad is pretty delicious.
It's nice and all, but are you sure it's a real Halloween party with all the candy and snacks and things lying around?
What do you mean, Tetsuox?
I mean, Halloween's all about dressing up in disguise and taking candy from locals, right? Well, all this time I've been protecting the candy you and Hanman gave me from all these folks who want to steal it.
The candy you and Hanman gave me from all these folks who want to steal? That's not right. You got in one? That's why you fought so hard in the gym. What? Tetsuox, you're confusing me. I mean, Halloween, it's all about dressing in disguise and taking candy from the locals. So what's the... does he have a misunderstanding of how exactly you're supposed to receive it? You're supposed to steal it rather than take it?
That's not what trick-or-treat means.
You're getting it backwards and upside down. Meanwhile, Aziz and Babylon are enjoying a much more peaceful and less animated conversation. That outfit sure suits you, Babylon. You took a page out of Pengline's stylebook, didn't you? Thank you. My dear children chose it for me, although I was reluctant at first. Oh, poor Tetsuox. It's a good thing you're cute. Dear me, why? The whole concept of Halloween, playing tricks on others when they refuse to give you candy, sits poorly with me. I didn't want to ruin my drawing's fun, but unfortunately that's how I feel. Children should always be full. I cannot condone forcing them to make threats in order to fill their bellies. I much prefer Tokyo's February festival. The Valentine one. The notion of giving chocolates as your heart's desire is much more agreeable. Although I don't exactly with having the name of some high and mighty saint on it. My, so that's how you see it. I certainly agree that the children shouldn't be forced to do anything, but that's no reason to. No reason to dislike the rest of Halloween. I suppose so. Perhaps it's just pettiness. Man, these two are really vibing with each other. But even so, I still don't like the Halloween costumes one bit. Whenever I see one, I worry that children behind it has been forced into it and is only doing their best to blend in. Z's gently smiles and nods in understanding. Is that a real issue? I guess that could be a point, you know. A lot of people learn about Halloween when they're kids, And then, as a result, even if they don't want to do it, they feel like they're obligated to because all the kids are doing it. And, you know, it's supposed to be something that all kids are excited for, but that's just something you assume. It's not necessarily all kids would be into wasting time and picking a costume that makes them hideous or whatever and scare people away. It's a strange tradition for sure that I'm sure some people wouldn't be able to slip into so easily. Yeah, these two get along well. I'm just overthinking things, but, well, the thing is, you can't shake those thoughts because of your experiences you've had, is that right? If you don't mind, would you confide in me? With a small nod, Babylon lets all the words that she's been keeping deep down inside. I have always defied the values others have imposed upon me. I have owned myself as a weapon to fight and mock them. This makeup on my face, my manner of speech and dress, everything is a costume I don to resist and triumph. Even in Tokyo, that is no different. And yet, I'm currently wearing clothes my family has chosen for me. I cannot help but feel perplexed as to who I am. I only know how to fight and take. Now that I have this chance to bask in happiness I've been given, I hesitate. This city is too kind to those who have been hurt. Sometimes it makes me feel so uneasy that I want to weep. I wonder if someone like me even has the right to join in with the children and the Jiangshi who enjoy Halloween. I can't bear the thought of doing something that would ruin their fun. Babylon's words are almost swallowed up in the festival hustle and bustle as her face turns dour and inscrutable. Babylon? I'm not gonna call her. Does it really bother you? Oh, I saw it was weird that we were hearing that. What are you doing, pronouns? You shouldn't be listening to this. You dropping, are we? Naughty, naughty. Let's just keep this a secret from Ark and Azazoth, shall we? Oh dear. Babylon, if I could say something. I felt those same feelings myself. There have been days when I feel so happy I want to cry. These. Tokyo has its fair share of difficult moments, but compared to the best, it feels almost like a dream. Unless Chapter 8 happens, in which case you're kind of dead. It's as if someone made a gentle paradise just for me. Babylon, the clothing you're wearing isn't meant to make you feel trapped or uneasy. It was chosen to make you happy. There's no need to feel forced to wear it. Don't feel sad, Babylon. Although there's no need to make yourself smile either. Keep your questions safe and warm in your heart, and try not to be in too much of a hurry to see it hatch. You've got all the time in the world, after all, and I'm here with you as well. In time, maybe you'll see something different. Time heals all wounds, as they say. Time doesn't heal all wounds, naturally, but time is necessary to heal the wounds. But yeah, it won't heal by itself. You do have to keep on moving forward. No matter what happens, you can't crush these things, right, Babylon? Thank you, Ziz. In this moment of peace and tranquility, Ziz's smile gentles Babylon's expression. Mama, I'm sleepy and we're bored. Is that so? Then go to sleep. I'll be here with you. Sleep well like indolent little pigs. Babylon, tone. I see, so Babylon's own struggle relates to just she's on a defensive and has been like raised to be on the defensive because, you know, she's been persecuted and thrown out of Eden, and she's been imposed on the role of the sacrifice or something. Well, not the role, that would be C's, but she's been imposed on as like some sort of a scapegoat for everyone's problems. She's like supposed to represent some something like that. I forget the exact details, but essentially because of that history of being imposed certain roles all her life, she was trying to reclaim her own identity and rebel against Eden and their mistreatment of her by just taking and claiming what she is. and just refusing to accept what they labeled her as. But as a result, that's made her in this story more reluctant to believe that others would be willing to take things from others, and more so to take things with those things actually being a good gesture of goodwill rather than something maliciously implanted on someone. So yeah, everyone has their own set of issues. It's a bit more complex for Babylon's set, I guess. Well, maybe it's not that complex. I don't. It's I guess a bit less relatable for me. I do have my own identity issues, I suppose, and I do understand the feeling of just trying to rebel against what everyone else is saying and what labels you choose. But I don't know. Alright, let's continue. Yeah, that's right. Just go to sleep, you little squirts. That'll solve all our problems. Yeah? Oh, it's the other Halloween kids. Oh, check it out! It's a tea party? A Halloween tea party? Oh, that's fancy. And so many kids in costumes. Hey, how come you're all dressed up as Jiangshi? Oh dear, they were just shifting off from dreamland, but the child's voice has snapped them back awake. Just when things were going well. Why do these darn kids gotta get in the way? Quiet, you foolish tiger. These children are only obeying their nature. They're not to blame. I keep telling you I'm not a tiger. I'm... Crap, you got it right this time. What a pig. It's Halloween! Let's play! Let's play! Ugh, crud. How does Mototsumi even sound? What the heck? I'm just gonna go for another punk sound, I guess. Ah, crud. So this is where you were. What did I tell you about running off, huh? Eh? Well, look who it is. You come to see the festival too? Oh, it's Mototsumi. You're a student here, aren't you? You're having a tea party with Tetsuox. You ain't that Licho from Festival Committee. Getting fancy with it, are you? We're not doing this for the fun of it. Hey, Mototsumi, can we play too? It looks fun. Here, and there's a lot of yummy looking snacks. I want some. I want some. My, would you like one? It's my special pumpkin pie. Thanks for the offer, but we're good. It'll only spoil the hungry little devils if I give them everything they want. But Mototsumi, I want it! I'm not telling you no for a laugh. Last time I let you eat something late, you couldn't eat dinner. I can too! I can so eat dinner, stupid Mototsumi. Who are you calling stupid, things are getting exciting. Does someone infect Jiangshi with it? Are only the Jiangshi getting infected? Like, I understand that the ones who were in the original announcement were affected by the spell, but didn't they say they were growing in numbers? As in, you know, other Jiangshi who weren't affected all of a sudden did become affected? But now these kids, like, obviously, I doubt they'll be affected too. It's not like everyone's getting infected. Maybe, I had the impression that that impressionability spell from the incense only applied to whoever was present at the time. It'll probably be fine. It ain't anything like real terror that'd get them going. It's just kids fighting. Anything short of a proper battle between equals probably won't generate enough fear to affect them. You said something about hungry little devils earlier, but you couldn't possibly be referring to these children, could you? You refuse them a gift given, instruct them to bear their hunger, and then dare comparing to the spawn of Gehenna? Oh boy. So these two are fighting. I see. The spawn of? Well, whatever. You got a problem with what I call the little imps? Eh? How I discipline my kids ain't none of your business. Discipline? Discipline, you say? You wouldn't treat your children as though they were dogs. Oh dear. You're on different wavelengths. This isn't going good places. It's bell parents. Battle of single parents, let's go.
What?
Such coarse, crass, crude speech you use. I hope for your sake you don't subject your children to such savagery. The strong overpowering the wishes of the weak to bend to their will. How frightful. How ugly.
Who are you calling ugly, eh? You think I don't already know that?
Oh, you think I don't already know? Poor Otasumi. What is he even admitting to? Alright, no, it's me. I think you look alright. That one, it's not that kind of devil. The duty of the strong is to listen and grant the pleas of the weak. A parent forcing their wishes on their own child. It's barely the tyranny in the guise of parenting. I really like the vignettes in this, right? What's wrong? Are you okay? Does your tummy hurt? What's Sumi? Something's wrong. Matsusumi, lady, fighting is bad.
This is looking bad, Oeben. The Jiangshi are looking like they're about to go on a rampage again.
Crap! Remember that, like, fight between equals is what I was talking about? I think we got one. Babylon, please, calm down. It's no use. They're not listening to reason. Damn it! Ichigo hesitates for a moment before he makes up his mind, grabbing the scroll from his belt. Roar to the moon! Listen to what I'm saying. Oh, are we doing another play? Oh, that's gonna be so cool if you do a play for every character. Man, I love the plays. Too bad we don't have Tara Mighty here to help us, the master actor. Don't worry. Domestic arguments between mom and pa are very common. It's just how things are. No, I'm kidding. It's not normal. I mean, it is normal, but it's not necessarily something that you should accept. But it is what it is. Trick or Treat, Jiangshi Night 2. This will be the last part. Let's hop right into it. I am excited. Let's see the next part of the play. Get more backstory from Babylon, probably, which would be cool. If it's not, I'm gonna be somewhat disappointed. Although I don't know what kind of other power Leecher could make it other than play. I mean, technically, his power is a lot more flexible than that. Just impressioning other people to believe in something. Although, wait, now it's not just like literally exactly the same thing as what's affecting the Jiangshi. So in a sense, what's it called? The incense is just like a localized incense of Licho's power. I wonder if there's a relation there. I need to sit. I'll normally give Motosumi's regular variant an Evo. Holy crap. Oh, here we are. Why? Dietrich goes flying into the air with a great cry before falling back to the earth with a loud thud. Whoa, just as about to fight, Dietrich went suddenly flying. Oh then, you should have said so earlier. What a hopeless little pig you are. How was I supposed to know that Jiangshi go berserk when exposed to fear? Are you telling me you drove the Jiangshi berserk with soul incense? What in blazes were you thinking, Licho? What the heck? Did we miss a scene or something? Okay. I guess we're not getting a play. So, somewhere along that transition, he explained what happened. It's not like that! I didn't do it on purpose! Anyway, that's why you gotta lay off the fighting for a moment, please. Licho? He sacrificed himself to stop them? He's cute.
Well, it worked out, but it looks like it's too little too late, boss. Trick or treat!
Trick or treat! Oh dear, what's gotten into them? They were sleeping so peacefully.
It's all cause, how did that explanation go again, Goss?
Their argument caused this. It's because everyone got scared. Over to you, Licha.
It's all cause their argument got scared so loud and fierce that it made the visitors scared. Hey, quit acting like a big shot. The boss will take care of this. Right, boss? Anyway, if everyone around gets scared, that kind of infects them, right?
I'm forgetting how the incense works now. So it's not like Licho's power. It's more like, it's more faith-based. The more people around it believe a particular thing, the more the impressionable Jiangshi will be affected by that. Whereas Licho's power kind of directly affects them based on what the person in question actually believes. If everyone around them gets scared, that kind of infects them, right? And if
everyone around gets scared, that kind of affects them, right? And they go berserk and start trying to scare everyone.
You mean my aggression has scared these children? Babylon?
Oh, this is bad. Talk about a powder keg.
Maybe I should use my secret effect to put together another play, please.
No, wait. This is totally a different situation. There's no stage, and there's definitely no famous and confident actors.
Well, that's what I was thinking was start my tea, I guess.
There's no way that'll fly.
Or will it? Can I really convince myself it'll work? Just as Licho is about to take off his secret artifact again, Babylon grabs his hands. If you're capable of returning these children to their senses, Tiger, I suggest you tell me right now this instant. There has to be something I can do. Some way to stop them. If there's anything I can do, tell me! Okay, so it seems like they will go through the play, since Babylon's willing to do it. The acting does. Babylon. I will suffer any humiliation I need to. Just tell me, please.
Humiliation? I got it. But you're gonna have to get your hands off. I mean, I can't explain like this, milady.
Milady? Change the atmosphere by turning it into a play?
You got it. It's better to tackle the fear that's sending the Jiangshi berserk than the Jiangshi themselves.
Better to tackle the fear that's sending the Jiangshi berserk than the Jiangshi themselves. Okay, so by turning it into a play, everyone around will, like, start believing it's not a play, I guess? Or it is a play, and then that in turn will calm down the Jiangshi. And the best way to do that is by convincing everyone around the Jiangshi that they're safe and sound. However, we got one big problem. My sacred artifact only works so as long as I believe in something. I went for a play before, but that was back in the gym. There's no stage out here. I just don't feel like I've got the confidence to pull the same thing off. Although, if only we had a good actor, it would be a very different story. Stop looking at me like that. I can possibly hold candle to Tower Mighty. Babylon. Certainly I can terrify others and drive to submission. I can bewitch them and drive them mad. But that is all. Very humble, AC. I have no confidence I could stir any other emotions in anyone, let alone in children. Yeah, you're more on the heart-pounding, terrifying beauty side than the kind and putting others at ease side. Oh? I mean, nothing at all. Look at the show trying to put it out. So that's it? Huh? You're seriously just gonna throw in the towel? Well, I don't know if we're doing anything, if it'll save those kids. Matsumi, look at you. Huh? What are you talking about? Oh. He's so scary. Scary. Matsumi, Moto, what are you doing? Good grief, are you trying to make things worse? Have you even looked at yourself in the mirror? Or have they all broken? No! Don't bully Moto, Sumi. Oh, shut up. Your face ain't so friendly either. Grr. Gracious, what a wild and cruel man you are. But the children must come first.
You've always got to come back, don't you? But you're right, the kids come first.
But what should we do specifically? What would cause them to feel more at ease? As you all try to think of a solution, a loud voice rings out.
Everyone, over here! We're gonna do something funny!
Huh? Everyone freezes, including the Jiangshi. Something funny?
Hey, those are my kids! What are you doing?
We made a promise, remember? Instead of fighting, we'll do a talent show and decide it that way.
The rules are simple. If you laugh, you lose. If there's a tie, do it over. I'm sorry, not laughing. It's easy to make it up, so instead of fighting, we do this.
Oh, do you seriously think that talent show is going to change anything? A talent show? Hey, what kind? Hang on, I'm going to record this. Oh, I'm a little curious. What? I wonder if they'll show anything good. Look at the woman in Pegologist. She looks so mysterious. I wonder what she's going to do. I don't like where this is going. Hey, the atmosphere is changing. It's wrecking. Oh, fine. Very well, my children. Seems someone doesn't want you to compete on your own. Like behind you. Huh? A talent show? Mama! Let's give it our best shot! I see. The Jiangshi line up behind Babylon. It would be nice to actually do the battles for these quests, rather than, you know, like, have them pre-finished. Unfortunately, of course, I just finish them when the original Japan release comes, because otherwise the drop quests won't release and all that. But yeah, I do know that they're more choreographed to actually like relate to the story itself, not just having a whole bunch of Christmas devils like before. But instead, I think this might have been like something like Babylon and the Jiangshi versus you. I'm forgetting, but it would have been neat to have the battle for this week's talent show battle. The Jiangshi are lined up behind Babylon. Now that the atmosphere has changed, they're ready to perform in the talent show. Are you going to help me?
Looks like things are set. Let's get this talent show on the road. Don't go easy on us just because we're kids, lady. It really sucks when someone does that.
Oh, that was the kid who said that. Well, let's just say he has the same voice as much as me. Like father, like son. Seeing Babylon is bewildered by the earnest gazes of children, Potsumi prompts her with a small nod. I guess refusing to perform now would be an insult to these children, wouldn't it? I can see how much this means to you all. First, Valentine's forcing Babylon to dance. Now, Halloween making Babylon do a talent show. Next up on Christmas, Babylon does a one-woman performance musical. Oh, it's Takamaru. How does he sound? Very gruff, too.
Hey, Mototsumi! What's going on? Is your Momoki's Culture Festival supposed to be like this? Hey, Takamaru, sorry about the squirts, but the squirts want to put a talent show like back in the temple, so be the judge, yeah? Today we got this lady participating too. We're both gonna be paying for keeps. What's going on here, Mototsumi? I take my eyes off for 2 minutes, and this happens? Anyways, looks like the little tykes are ready to go. Hit us with everything you got, for the kids! We'll trade off, and whoever makes the audience gasp wins. You cool with that? If the children wish it. Is that acceptable, my dears? Yes! Yes! Let's teach them that there's 1,000 years too early to be challenging me at this artistry. Oh, Evelyn, what's going on? The crowd's going nuts, boss! The mood's changed. I haven't even used my sacred artifact. How come? No, it's fine. Maybe we're swinging circle here, but all roads lead to Rome. Full steam ahead. Everyone ready? Oh crap, you need someone else next to Takamaru. You're up, Marathon. I've never done this before, but alright. What's all this, Marathon? Just play along, Takamaru. Let's get the show on the road. I, Arathan, and I, Takamaru, will be commentating today. I'm counting on you, Takamaru. Huh? Mototsumi, I don't get it, but leave it to me. The starting gong rings and Mototsumi's team makes the first move. Let's do this, kids. Yeah! Wonder what kind of performance they have. What the heck is this? Ta-da! Are they... Whoa, those kids are enormous thanks to Mototsumi. They could have proportioned it a bit better in this case. They have giant heads. Or maybe all this time Mototsumi just had a very tiny head. Pinhead Mototsumi. So I guess they're doing like a cheerleading formation or something. What's this? Oh my, we've got a very strong opener. That's a high score for Team Mototsumi. What do you think, Takamaru? They've made a perfect keystone arch. You see how all the different stones hold each other up? It's like they're trying to represent strong family ties. You've got to have a lot of trust to build that. Let me see if that's how you want to play it. Children, let us respond in kind. What the fuck? Is she carrying it? Oh god. Yeah, I guess those slides are just on for show. Jesus Christ. How are they even standing there? What are they doing? What are they standing on? But look at both her hands, she's not carrying them at all. Ta-da! Oh, what's this? Team Babylon is rising to the challenge. We're seeing the artists in full bloom. What do you think, Takamaru? Whoa! What balance! This ain't your run-of-the-mill technique. Not just anyone can pull this off. Jiangshi's arms are stretched out straight, just like what carpenters call double rafters. How imposing! The impromptu performance draws cries of admiration from the audience. Even Lisho and Tetsuo's even Lisho and Tetsuo are caught up in the mood. Who wouldn't have thought the Jiangshi would be such versatile entertainers? Matsumi will help too. Takamaru, are you watching? You really want to help out, huh? Okay, let's land this next one too. Alright, let's see what's next. Is this a pyramid? I mean, that's a lot simpler than before. I'm gonna have to give you subtract some points for that. What the? Boom! Team Mototsumi's special move. What do you think, Takamaru? You're really getting into it. I don't want to hear that from you, Arathan. Well, look at that! Their bodies are stacked like a stone wall. Talk about sheer determination to support your children! Yeah, amazing! It's making me think of purchase that Mount Liang boss. That ain't gonna fall easy. Such very strong bonds, truly untouched. However, as I said before, you're no match for someone of my caliber. Alright, I guess there is a bit of campiness allowed in this story, but it's fun too. It makes sense story-wise. And at least we're adding variation to not just doing play for everything. Allow me to show you what I can do, not for the sake of my own glory, but for my dear children. Where's you, Mama? What is this formation? It's like an upside down cross, I guess. Look at how Joe this. Oh! Team Babylon pulls it out of the bag. A treasure box of beauty and art. What do you think, Takamaru? That's one hell of a tower. If Team Matsui were a fortress, this is a 5-story pagoda. And now for the finale. Beast, your talents are required. Babylon's Beast, he has a name. I'm forgetting it, but it's Tertian. Emerges from her shadows, jumps onto a large wall, and rolls around in the tower in circles. I see. So that's why he's on the ball. Not just for some random ass scene, but some planned random ass scene in this town show. The audience's cries of delight grow even louder. Oh look!
that big guy was on the ball. Where? How cute. Uh-oh. We're falling. Look out below. Ah! As Team Motosumi's pyramid scheme crumbles, Motosumi uses his own body to shield his children from harm. Thus, the winning team is decided, and cheers applause rain down upon the teams. Sorry, Motosumi, but it looks like you'll just have to make a better pyramid scheme next time. Babylon is a bit better at multi-level marketing than you. Gracious me! Are you alright? Has anyone hurt? Babylon and the Jiangshi rush over to check if Motosumi and his children are okay. Well, I mean, it's completely in line with her. One child's head pops out of the pile, their eyes meet, and everyone breaks into smiles. That was so fun! Amazing! Sure we lost, but you're super awesome. You and the Jiangshi and your puppy? Thank you. You're all magnificent as well. And Beast thinks so too, isn't that right? Is Terion just, like, another word for Beast or something? Right, Beast? Beast snuggles up to Babylon with a guttural growl. It's kind of refreshing to lose so bad. They got some real skill there, Babylon. I am somewhat accomplished at the art side, admit, but all my skills have been owned in pursuit of revenge. Of course. Well, I don't know what happened in your past, but are you sure you're gonna be using them for the same thing? What on earth are you? Look around you! All the kids are laughing thanks to your trick. Huh. Mama! Mama, we won! We won! I mean, indeed we did. You all did very well. Well then, our fight's over and done with. Now let's enjoy the Halloween together. Congratulations on your victory, my cute little Jiangshi. I, however, must admit defeat. Mama? The Jiangshi give Babylon a wide-eyed look of surprise, and she pats her head lovingly. Matsumi, your family may not be related by blood, but you're bound by stronger ties still. Much as my family was, and yet I was still so uncertain. From a group of castaways I created a family, and yet I could never shake my doubts. Could the ties that bound us be truly as strong as those forged by blood? Who gives a crap? No one's got the right to decide that but you. Just keep saying what you believe, and if anyone tries to mouth off, say it louder, right, Takamaru? Motsumi flashes Takamaru grin. Are they boyfriends or something? Right, Motsumi. Takamaru, once the chieftain of a great clan of ogres, knows this better than anyone. Saying your family makes me wonder if you might be right. Motsumi, your children are very strong. Very willing to face me seriously, as an equal. Their determination was moving. I'm very pleased to have witnessed it. Babylon's eyes glisten as she smiles at Motsumi and his children. Hara! How arrogant I was being. Your children are far more grown up than I am. It's nice that you got your business settled and all, but what about the things those Jiangshi did? Yeah, they tickled me so much I couldn't breathe. Are you trying to let them off the hook? Fine, they put on a nice performance, but that doesn't make it up for it. I'm a little unsatisfied with things. This ain't going anywhere good. Crap, I forgot. We don't have Hanwan this time, so no one's going around apologizing. I'm sorry. You're totally right to be angry. I'll get the Jiangshi to apologize. Now you're going to apologize? Now? You've got to be kidding me. Yeah. How do you expect us to believe you care? You're just trying to calm us down. Exactly. If we hadn't gone angry, you would have just tried to play this off. Oh, frick. They're furious. At this rate, the festival's got to be a disaster. Let's see. Terion, Greek for wild animal or beast. Yep, Babylon calling him a beast is right. But Terion sounds cooler! Okay, fine. Beast it is. Well, thank you for the quick explanation. It was nice to know. Licho, are you looking for... Who is this? Oh, this is Sonnet. Licho, are you looking at those who you have wronged, or are you only looking at your feelers and embarrassment? What the... Let us save the questions for later. These are things that must be done first.
A child is no less an individual for their youth. You must accept the punishment for what you have done. It's the big boss of Umamichi, San Kumara. Mirukai! Yeah, Sanat! Wait, my darlings, who is this man? The Jiangshi rushed delightedly to greet San Kumara. Protecting those weaker than you, valuing those weaker than you. That way of thinking will never steer you wrong. However, there is no path in the world devoid of walls. Everyone has a wall they must overcome. The wall built of the mistakes that they have made. You remind me of a man I utterly detest. What on earth are you talking about? Is it not obvious? They must make amends for this Jiangshi mayhem. The price of causing this unrest must be paid for by their own hand. Your punishment will be 1 week of fleeing twats. At the same time, you will also do community service, clean the streets of Asakusa. And to make you remember to never do something like this again, you will also take a punch from me. What? You would punch children? Whoa! On top of making them clean, you're going to punch them, everyone? With your giant fist? Doesn't that make you like someone like Patrick? A little too much? We never wanted that. Yeah, we're not that angry. I see what he's doing. He's turning the tide. Jiangshi, I hope you're ready. Eek, Sonnet! And you, Chairman Nicho, you must pay as well. What? Sonnet! The Jiangshi didn't mean to. I mean, it was all just part of my genius plan. Or something. Oh, sorry. I wasn't listening at all. To your whining! Wait, Sonnet. Festival's not over yet. Believe in him. So you seek to defend Licho, but do you truly realize what you are saying? He would decry this woman's love for the Jiangshi as a mere festival performance. Licho staggers and stutters, his pale in the quicksilver moonlight. I know your thoughts, Licho. Your mind spins with the way is to talk your way out of this one and cover it up with your sacred artifact. Again, you'll avoid confronting yourself or the power you wield. When do you intend to finally realize the wall in your path? Mirukai! I don't know. Cowed, Licho looks down to the sacred artifact tied to his waist. No, you're ready, Licho. This is a part of your rite of passage. I will mofu you until you can't move anymore. Terion, come! Terion! At Babylon's call, an enormous animal suddenly drives in between San Kumar and Nicho. Ma'am? You dare stand in my way, woman? Do you truly believe you have a chance of winning? Oh, winning? You are quite off the mark. I am, lest you forget, a woman who fought against the entire world for the sake of the progeny of another's womb. Not once have I entertained the thoughts of winning. But so long as I remain myself, I cannot help but challenge the impossible. Is that so? I see. Then I am the wall you must overcome, and I intend to play my role. San Kumara looks down for a moment. When he looks up, the eyes are burning with blazing fire. Oh, you're gonna help her too, right, boss? Let me pitch in. You know, I met my mom in a dream earlier, and she said she'll always be watching over me. If I abandoned someone else's mom when they're trying to protect kids, I can look her in the eye again. Alright, let's go, Tetsuax. Thank you, you two. Mirukai! Alright, then come at me with the full power of your youth. No, overcome me! Mirukai! Oh boy.
I wonder what happened to disciplining styles in children nowadays. I'm not a parent, and I don't really know any new parents among my own generation as well. All I know is that, you know, back when I was raised, it was a lot more common and normalized to be stricter with discipline. But now, you know, styles like Babylon's style of raising children is a lot more prominent. So, yeah, kind of makes me think of, like, I've heard it's better to be more, like, understanding of your children, but at the same time, there's many kinds of parenting styles that exist. It's a bit culturally insensitive to just say only one is correct. What is that facial expression? Whoa, that dainty lady in a black dress won. Incredible. It's purple, you dingus.
Thank goodness. The kids are gonna be okay.
The atmosphere has changed. I even forgot about earlier. Did you plan this all along, Big Boss?
Ah, splendid performance. Do stop that. You'll infect me with your third-rate acting. Besides, the only impressive man I'm willing to adapt to would be Searcher.
That is an interesting relationship they have. She just tests him, but at the same time, they do have some sort of mutual interest to stay in a relationship of some kind with each other, at least mutual co-parenting. Babylon looks back at the children behind her. They have been anxiously watching the battle from within Ziz's wings and behind Motsumi's back. After a moment, the Jiangshi start to shuffle cautiously closer. Sana Kumara, it's okay, we'll clean everything up. We don't remember what happened, but we'll take responsibility for it.
Ugh, don't bother, I'll do it all.
I'll do everything I can to take responsibility. Just stop, please.
You claim to be the only one responsible, Licho. Let me ask, do you say this is with the intention of confronting your faults? Or merely in hope of a quicker escape of from the responsibilities that have caught up with you? You should think hard on the true nature of the wall that bars your way.
I mean, this isn't Licho's fault. Like, he was just well-meaning. The whole thing that happened with the switcheroo, it's like, it's nice that Licho's exploring his own, like, self-doubt and all that, and his like, conflict was trying to escape responsibility versus confront it head-on, and, but this isn't his fault. It's some asshole who, like, probably Christine or something that manipulated behind the scenes, and now he's just cleaning up after their mess. So it's like, it's well-intentioned what Sanet's doing, but it's also kind of just outright unfair that he has to hear this from him.
When I stood before the Jiangshi, on the other hand, you are magnificent. You are familiar with your own shame.
Sana Kumara, you. Let's see.
All have their own wall. They must overcome with their own power. Whether they be children, Jiangshi, or Licho.
Just single him out like that.
You may try to circumvent it or turn your back to it, but no matter which path you take, it will always be there to block it. I wish for him to conquer his wall with his own power, not through someone's help, but by his own choice.
Sana Kumara's words are addressed to everyone, but his golden gaze pierces straight through Licho. Your phone's ringtone cuts through the silence. Oh, it's Hanuman. It's Kalki? Benten. Wait, why is there 3 choices here? The heck? I guess it could be... This is a weird, like, retroactive way of choosing the feature of who actually calls. And I somehow like Benton most out of all 3 of these guys.
You just said Earth, didn't you?
I knew it. My ears are twice as sharp on Halloween. Why are you even wearing those ears? Actually, like, she wasn't wearing that in Make Sale. Yet she just randomly... Oh, I guess this is supposed to be her costume. Now I see the relevance of that. You know, it was like leaked before in the past, before the event actually was released, and I didn't really understand why she all of a sudden got cat ears, but now I know it's a Halloween costume.
But now it's not the time for this. I looked away like a second, and then all the Jiangshi in the gym were gone. You've got to be kidding me.
You mean it's not over? I'm gonna... Rip.
Boss, he's gone and passed out. Wish he'd spare a thought for the one who's gonna carry him. Hey! Pass that over here. Sorry, but it's an emergency. We didn't see where the wind was blowing, literally. We messed up. Long story short, there was a still soul incident smoke in the gym. We think the smoke got blown off by the wind, and the Jiangshi got possessed and followed it out from the school.
They left the school? Oh, crap, there's Jiangshi outside too.
The wind's all over the place. Looks like the storm's brewing. Hey, Ben 10, I need your first aid expertise. Which way is the wind blowing?
Why am I like suddenly the expert? Judging from the movement of the clouds, it'll get strong over there.
Oh crap! That way's Nakamise Shopping Street.
Are they talking about the vendor place? Because that's like literally the only location that exists beside this one in this event.
Kaminari-man and Nakamise Shopping Street are where Lichu worked the hardest to get Halloween Spirit going. They closed the school and super popular sightseeing spots. They're probably packed with tourists in Jiangshi. The whole area could end up getting enveloped in soul incense and turning into a battle zone. And the store on top of that? I don't like the look of this. Not one bit. Well, yeah then. At this rate, it ain't gonna be just the school that's in a bad way.
Babylon, shall we go? If the hungry children over in Nakamise Shopping Street got unruly, this could get serious.
An emergency, is it? Very well, I will accompany Lisho. I trust he'll put me to good use. Little guy!
Huh? Boss? Why me? You're coming as well? Good grief, and I thought one searcher was quite enough.
I think I get it, Murasubi. I'll patrol around to make sure the other Jiangshi don't escape.
I don't know. Does Takamaru actually stutter? I never took him as a starting type. I thought it was just his stage fright for being a what's it called, like a commentator. But then again, we never saw Setsubu translate. Is he actually the kind who stutters? Well, I'm not one to talk.
If you're heading to
Asakusa. Why does that word always screw me up?
If you're heading to Asakusa Temple, I'll show you the way. Nothing's happening to Nakamise Shopping Street on my watch.
Everyone breaks into run, with Mochi leading the way. Two shouty figures watch you leave.
It's that bitch Christine!
It's Azastas and Nyarlathotep. Okay, so it's Nyarlathotep and Christine could be working as part of their guild, which is... What is it called again? The Entertainers, that's it. And Azastas is there for some reason.
Finally, we're getting to the good part!
Meanwhile...
Oh, it's you!
Favorite reindeer that has a mental breakdown every year. How's he sound again?
Merry Christmas!
Something like that. Right. Krampus, have you finished changing? How does he sound? I like his voice, but now I can't remember all of a sudden. Something like that, yeah. Krampus, have you finished changing? We need to hurry. The closing event has already started, and Ryota and the others are coming.
Yeah, I'm coming. Please don't stare at me like that. Yeehaw!
Makes Takamaru more relatable. Stutter struggles. Yeah. I mean, isn't he supposed to like be like a coal black iron pillar or something, just very sturdy, and yet he's now has like issues communicating. That's an interesting take they put in him. Then again, like early characterizations of them are fairly non-canon. Like if you heard of like the Valentine's what's it called, character quests, that when they first released, they released a whole bunch of characters, ones including Volus, before they were actually had their first event revealed. And Volus' first character quest in Valentine's made him sound like a total hick, for lack of better terms. And then all of a sudden they retconned him to when his event came out to be like a complete and utter scientist geek. So that was a really weird transition when that happened. But yeah, Takamaru, meanwhile, also had a character quest of some kind before too that was translated, and he was a lot more I guess, bold and forward. But in this case, he's more, I guess, shy, which is very unexpected for his character. Anyway, as you can see, the next part is going to be part 3, which is I will continue tomorrow. It's part 2, right? Well, part 1 of section 3, whatever. Okay, thanks for joining me, everyone. It was enjoyable. I still like Tetsuaki's section better, but then again, I'm like hugely biased towards Tetsuaki, and Babylon's cool too. Yeah, but we'll just have to see it further develop more tomorrow, or at least that's the plan. Thanks for joining. Bye, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day.